Bay Packers. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Illegal blocking. Automatic first down.
Murray, the lone setback. And he'll get it up the middle. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
If you draft a guy in the 6th round and he gives you a 1,000-yard season at some point, would you say it's good value?
That's good return on investment. He was the first Raiders guy to rush for 1,000 yards in 2015 since McFadden back in 2010.
Latavius Murray, remember the name.
Now Carr. It's caught by Clive Walford. And he's brought down. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. On first down, Carr. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Well, the Buccaneers, they just had a nightmare trying to cover Amari Cooper in Week 8. 173 yards and a touchdown to boot.
People always talk about how crafty he is in route running. People forget his strength as well. He was an absolute beast against Tampa Bay. Pretty soon, he's going to have a nickname of ACB. You know what that's for?
I think I know where you're going, but go ahead.
Aggressive catch button in Madden.
They try the corner route there, Charles, and it works to perfection.
Boy, that's hard on a defensive back because if you get any faker move to the inside, you have to respect it, and then the receiver breaks back to the sideline.
On first down, Murray fighting through, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game, the effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward and get some yardage, I really liked what he did there.
On second down, here's Carr. Holmes has got it complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So a ways to go here on 3rd and 10. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Michael Crabtree, the intended receiver, and that brings up 4th down.
There's so much precision in an offense, especially when you're throwing the ball. And in an out route, plenty of it. How about the quarterback hitting his back foot, ball's out of his hands, receiver making his break, making his cut. He's got to time up perfectly. Not always easy to do.
Just let him a little too much.
Yeah, I remember back in the good old days, I was talking to a quarterback, and he said everything they did was on the count system. So when he took a snap, he counted in his head for certain routes, different time frames for each one, and he knew if the ball wasn't out of his hand at that point, he'd better eat it because the play was dead.
Design run for their wideout. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Khalil Mack's no different than any other player in the league. He's always looking for respect from his peers. I think when you make all-pro at 2 different positions, you get big respect.
First guy ever to do that, by the way, and 2nd in the league behind J.J. Watt. 23 tackles for loss last year. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. He completes it middle of the field to Janus. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
That was not a completion that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight.
Let's go Oakland.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Flushed out right. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's fourth down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Now Carey. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Second down here after the incomplete pass. From midfield, here's Carr. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. And that'll lead here to a third down. So still in search of the first down after that last completion. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And it's 4th down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And that's complete to Walford. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard to make a play, and the way that these offensive guys can move around, sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Carr now on first down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. It's a gain of 20 that time. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And Carr's and he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Derek Carr taking it in. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
And the sneak works on 2nd and goal. They didn't wait until it was 4th down to try and get him across.
No, and I think if you're the QB, you like the plays. I mean, you want to hand it off sometimes, but also prove that you can get it in there as well.
Yeah, it makes you really part of the gang, doesn't it? It makes you part of the crew, and it really bonds you with those big offensive linemen because then you get to celebrate with the big fellas.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Packers get set to go. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
319!
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Nelson had his second-best output of the season in Week 8, 94 yards, Charles, and a touchdown as well.
Nice to see him rounding into form, even though they lost the game at Atlanta. Because let's face it, when the season began, Jordy Nelson's back, right back to what they were doing before. He was coming off of a significant injury and had to get his timing back, as well as that timing with his quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. It looks like that's being worked out quite nicely for Green Bay.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They'll run here. This is James Starks. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about...
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So it'll be first down here after the run. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Complete. Starks on the screen. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first it's good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Offside, defense. Still first down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The first time All-Pro in 2015, Khalil Mack in there to get him for a loss of 5. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. And they're on the move as they face a 2nd down here. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. His throw incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass, excellent job. Way to knock it down.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. To throw, it's Rodgers. Dancing to his left. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Corey James. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Now another shot here at the PAT. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense.
Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Here's Rodgers to throw. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Anderson. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do.
Looking for Crabtree, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
Just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Get high. Get up. Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. He completes it to Nelson. And he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Rodgers now on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. Oh, nice move. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. On second down, here's Rodgers. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On first down, Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Here comes Oakland again on offense. That win against Tampa Bay. It was interesting because they had 23 penalties, an NFL record, 200 yards of penalties. That's hard to believe. How do you do that and win a game?
That is one of the great questions and mysteries, but I choose to look at it this way. This is a Raiders team that has some character to it. Yeah, the penalties you want to erase. Giving up that much yardage, you don't want any of that, but finding a way to overcome it and win a big game on the road in overtime, that speaks to those guys in a positive way.
Fans, in honor of Veterans Day, for every point scored during the NFL's 32 Salute to Service games, the league will donate $1,000 to its military nonprofit partners, including the Pat Tillman Foundation, USO, and Wounded Warrior Project. To join the salute and learn more, visit NFL.com/salute.
And we thank all those great men and women out there for their service to our country.
No mercy.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. Throwing his car on 3rd down. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that 3rd down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
3rd time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on 3rd, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Muscles him off. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. A reminder coming up at halftime. Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before that. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Second down following the run.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him. It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
We ready? Ready, 18. Baby, alert, alert. Zebra.
They'll run here. It's Murray. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. On first down, they'll roll him out right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. This caught. Reception by Holmes. And he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Red zone opportunity. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to the ground game. Here's Murray. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12.
The evolution of Clay Matthews as a player, it's just one they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even start until his senior year at USC. He didn't start in high school. And now he's at all-pro level in the NFL. How about the play he just made there?
He has certainly made a name for himself. William Clay. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And this seemingly endless drive continues. 1st and goal. They'll look to smash it in. Maybe a quarterback sneak here. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Latavius Murray as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And the lead is now 24.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by first-rounder Carl Joseph. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't...
What's that? Now? Oh, we're back. Okay, well, something happened to Larry in the halftime show. I guess we're ready for the 3rd quarter. Let's go. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. A look now at the Oakland defense as they get ready. They had a pretty solid first half. Not many adjustments, but I guess there's probably always some adjustments that can be made.
Smash Fest 2016.
Just tighten down on the things we've worked on all week in practice. Everyone thinks adjustments are bringing in something absolutely new. For the most part, it's tweaks or just emphasizing what you've worked on already. And that's what they're planning to do here in the second half.
They won't be looking to reinvent the wheel. Rodgers now on first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the rookie Corey James. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
That was second down run for Murray. And some room to maneuver. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you talk about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
We ready?
Now Carr with a give to Murray. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
Another good run there, and now we're seeing an offense that's imposed its will on a defense. When we talk about that all the time, what does it really mean? It means that the guys on the offensive line, they feel like they can do whatever they want. They're in the huddle saying, run it again. Give us another.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Amari Cooper, a 5-yard touchdown. And the silver and black continue to roll.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Cheesehead's dead on the field like Ted's bread.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Caught by Nelson left side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. And they're going to speed things up here. A run here for Starks. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. 5 yards left for the offense. It's 2nd down. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Caught by Montgomery. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. And quickly, they get to the line. On first down, Rodgers stepping up. He'll try and run. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Packers get a score closer.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
No hope, go home,
Now
throw
after the
balls,
touchdown,
not
here's
stones.
Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. They go with Murray again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. On the tackle there, the rookie Kenny Clark.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Throwing now is Carr. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll go with Jones. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
So disappointing there for a defensive unit. You hold them to a 4th down in their own territory, you figure you've gotten yourselves off the field, and all of a sudden, here's the offense staying out to go for it. And they wind up getting a first down.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one goes for 24 yards.
And that's why defense coordinators always preach 11 guys to the ball. Because sometimes you have a missed tackle, but if you have a swarm of guys around, less room for them to roam even after the first missed tackle. In this case, tackle is missed, plenty of open field to get after that.
A loss of a full 3 yards. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. 2nd down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. They run again with Murray. He's seen a ton of action tonight. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And this one is incomplete.
Repent, believe in Jesus the Christ, rest your weary soul.
And now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, off goes Carr, and on is Sebastian Janikowski. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And Janikowski bangs it through, and their lead will swell up to 28. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain, 3 points.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Raiders defense getting ready. And a touchdown given up the last time they were out there, so maybe need to refocus a little bit.
And make sure that they don't start finger-pointing with each other, because oftentimes when a touchdown's given up, you say, okay, where did that happen? Who broke down? Who gave it up? Instead, just go back out there, be a unit again, and try and play a little bit better.
Yeah, see if they can play a little bit better on this drive. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. It's caught. Nelson. Call it a gain of 10, and they pick up the first. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's got a man here. It's Montgomery. It's a gain of 21 that time. And it'll be a Green Bay 1st down. Rodgers now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Second down following the incompletion. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. He completes it middle of the field to Janis. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Rodgers now on 1st down. Caught by Nelson left side. And he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And his throw here's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Second down now after the incompletion. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. This will be caught just inside the 10. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Oh, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. An encroachment penalty here, maybe just a mental lapse, partner.
Sometimes you have to just watch the football. Make sure it's snapped before you're jumping.
Still 2nd down.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. He's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
Now Rodgers, and he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods experience in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Watch left, tight end to the left, tight end left.
A 20th carry coming up now for Murray. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. That's going to leave him with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play. Still 9 yards to go on 3rd down. Throwing his car on 3rd down. It finds Crabtree for the completion. And he's brought down after a good gain. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. So he got 3 of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. This is Murray. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of down.
That almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
Murray the lone setback. And he'll get it up the middle. And he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, given them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
And down inside the 15 he goes. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
So they pick up the 1st down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. On the counter, here's Jones. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's 2nd down. They pitch it out to Murray. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from tilting the rock that much.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Carr now to throw. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. Carr going to go on 4th down. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Andre Holmes, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL. I've seen big leads blown, and teams that look like they had a victory, all of a sudden we're going home with a loss.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They go play action here on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And that'll be incomplete. So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down.
Over here.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. The left side throw complete to Adams. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Looks like the defense in press coverage here, and now they're in the hurry-up. Rodgers now on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And they're definitely showing blitz here. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion.
88, 26.
They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Rodgers got... this one. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's the option going right. Again, it's Murray. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves them with 3rd and just a couple. Here's the option going right. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Zach is in a nightmare he can't wake up from.
Opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that takes us from second to third down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. Losing 6 yards there to bring up fourth. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback, because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Carrying one deep for Craig. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And that will write a finish.